Greetings troops, General Dinosaur here, bringing you back to another Hoi4 video on the channel. Today we're going to be once again deploying as Spain, and just for a change in tactics I'm going to be doing a achievement video, and the achievement we're going to be getting today is Nobody Expects, as Spain in the Axis take Paris before Germany. Now we're going to be doing this as Nationalist Spain, which I think is necessary for the achievement. I know it's a Spain, but Nationalist Spain is what we're going to do. And yes, I do still have to re-record my Spanish Civil War tutorial video because I'm not the happiest with how that video came out. But because it's been a bit tedious to try to record it again, I'm just doing this fun interlude video in the meantime. So for this achievement, of course, you're going to need one key DLC, and that is of course Viva la Resistance, and this will give you the Spain focus tree and everything you need. Optional DLCs include maybe Bible alone, maybe No Step Back for the tank designer, and for the air designer Bible alone, and also for the MIO's Arms Against Tyranny. All optional DLCs, nothing else matters. As you can see, because of my video, do not buy No Compromise No Surrender. I do not have No Compromise No Surrender, so we're not good. That doesn't even factor into our gameplay. But without further ado, let's get started. January 1936. We are going to be selecting Spain. Of course, Iron Man mode, historical AI. Oops, this is a spoiler for a video I'm doing in the future. Gonna be releasing probably in a couple of weeks. Now, for the Civil War, I am not going to be going in depth about how to win the Civil War here. My Civil War guide video will help you with that, so refer to that. If anything, this is just a quick run through video, shorter format than my guide video was, and it's gonna be. Zhukov, you're the guy who's being humiliated in Madrid by Zhukov. That's fine, that's fine. All divisions to the Portuguese border. We're gonna justify on Portugal once we can. Alright, let's see what's our economy look like. Begin building military factories. Where it's possible, we also want a mix of civs. Support weapons 2 completed. Infantry. Let's see, what do we want to research? 1939. Conscription has been expanded. Right, next we're going to adopt 26 points. Just for the fascism support, we need to turn fascist as soon as humanly possible. Because for our strategy, we need world tension below 25%, so, and for the UK not to get involved, and we need to do this before Germany gets involved. So it's kind of a double clock whammy we're fighting. Fascism. Actually, let's turn. Okay, new president in Uruguay. We have more political power. What are we gonna do with it? We have no communist support. Okay, 26 points adopted. Hold a national referendum. Brilliant. That's just what we wanted. We want dictator for life. And probably after that get national recovery. So, world tension is at 18%. It's important now that we get the Netherlands through the Dutch East Indies. They don't have, we're gonna naval invade them because they don't have a navy that can compete with ours. Oh, that's the Dutch East Indies. They have a navy. Let's see if we can take out the Dutch. What's our naval size? 34 ships. I think we should be able to gain naval dominance on the English Channel. Okay, that's research. 4th International. Better infantry equipment. So yeah, our strategy is going to be to naval invade the Dutch. And the Portuguese. So by September 39 we're gonna have 2 massive land grabs. Okay, dictator for life is complete. Because the Dutch should not be able to join the Axis. Not the Axis, the Allies. Let's just invest in naval infrastructure for a second. Take a detour before we start fixing our economy with national recovery. So we can pump out more destroyers. Yeah, Munich agreement has just been signed. Doesn't concern us. Right, our occupied territories are doing fine. Speaking of occupied territories, let's create an intel agency. Just to help us with resistance suppression. We can get another grand doctrine. Let's get operations. Full spectrum dominance. Ah, it gives us support stuff. Our support companies. Yeah, that's useful. Rapid domination. We're gonna get rapid domination. Okay, our naval infrastructure is built. Let's get national economy. National recovery. Now, probably gonna integrate the Raquetas soon. Maybe. We'll see. Integrate, what does that do again? Recruitable population and infantry attack. Not a must have. Let's send our spy over to the Netherlands to spy on them for now. And now that we've researched this, let's make a slight research detour to Air Force and get some fighters operational. Construction. Let's get Elusive Gentleman. Let's see, what else do we want? Alright, we want to keep researching Air Force related stuff. We need engines for planes. National recovery is now completed. So let us now get autarky? Question mark. Here's the thing, if we join the Axis, the British are likely to guarantee the Dutch. So we're gonna go for autarky. Yeah, autarky. Because the UK will not be guaranteeing the Dutch East. Oh, we're ready for war with. I didn't realize that. We're ready for war against the Dutch. Right, what's our naval invasion capacity? 6 on 2 naval invasions. Okay. 1 naval invasion from Ovidu into this area. And another naval invasion from Bilbao to over here. Declare war now. Send out our fleet. No, it's patrol. Actually patrol and send the bigger ships to the English Channel. So the Dutch do not have any naval dominance in the area. However, our naval invasion is still going to take 50 days to plan. So that was a miscalculation. Wait, we're not getting any naval dominance? Oh, submarines do not build any naval dominance. That's interesting to know. Change our guns. Let's see, when's our next destroyer producing? April? That will work. Let's see, split the fleet in half. New task force. Patrol the Bay of Biscay. So this should guarantee us naval dominance over both regions. Now let's get some oil. Who are we buying oil from? The Soviet Onion. And deploy a bunch of divisions. Because we still need divisions for Portugal. When that happens eventually. Still haven't been guaranteed by the British. Brilliant. Just waiting for. So April, May. So by June we should be in the Netherlands. Now the reason why I'm naval invading the Netherlands now is because to get Paris, I want to halt the Germans from doing around Maginot. So we're going to be pushing on Spanish territory. So this is to force the territory in Belgium and northern France when they invade it to become Spanish territory. So that way, when we take Paris, it counts to trigger the achievement. And that is where I'm going to be ending the video. Once we do that. So, give me a second. Right. Oh, our focus completed. National focus completed. Let's do Spanish austerity. Let's take a look at our navy. We have an additional ship. I'm gonna add it to the fleet, but we still have absolute naval supremacy. How many divs do they have? They have maximum of 24. Our naval invasion has launched on the 7th of May. And it looks like we're winning for now. Can we take a port? Insufficient naval. Oh, Eastern North Sea. Let's help with that. New task force. Eastern North Sea. Patrol the Eastern North Sea. Build up some naval dominance. Okay, we got The Hague. Come on, come on, come on. What's our naval dominance in this region? None. Still building up. It will take a few days. Brilliant, the AI has moved out of the port. Or is in the process of moving out of the port. That should help us massively. Okay, and is that a port secure? Not a port secure yet. Almost have enough naval dominance in the Eastern North Sea for a distraction. Okay, we got the port. We got the port. We got the port. That means our naval invasion is secure. Let's continue. With this, our supply lines have been established and we can begin pushing deeper into the heart of the Netherlands. Okay, our other naval invasion is on the move. And the Dutch divisions are currently distracted trying to dislodge us from the port. That's brilliant. So this strategy still works brilliantly. Even in no compromise, no surrender, minor powers can still take out minor powers. Is there an enemy fleet sighted? Oh, interesting. Are they trying to sink my convoys? They're trying to sink my convoys. Very fun. How polite of them. Okay, we have another beachhead established. And Amsterdam looks like it's about to collapse. We just sunk the Dutch submarines. Combat casualties, radio propaganda, doesn't matter too much. Army, logistics, entrenchment speed might come in handy later. Uberrecht. I think this division in Leeuwarden is about to be encircled, effectively. Encircled. Brilliant. Who said Spain wasn't a powerful country in Hoi4? Spain is the best country there is. I really need to redo my guide video. Hey, this is gonna be fun. This took no time at all for a complete collapse and rout of the Netherlands. I won't even miss if we miss Portugal. Portugal is just a bonus on the cake. Well, so much for taking Portugal. Britain has shown up. As I said, the Netherlands was the main prize we needed for the strategy. Portugal was optional. So now we just take the Netherlands mainland, we take Guyana and Suriname, not Guyana and Suriname. We take Curacao and Suriname, take their navy. Let's see, the Dutch East Indies, take some land over here, take land here, and make a Spanish East Indies. Because why not? Confirm and exit. Alright, now we prepare for war with the Allies in a couple of months. That's fine. Send all of our divisions to the Netherlands. Get rid of this. Let's merge our combined fleet of... Just taking the Netherlands gives us a massive fleet of... Wow, 73 ships. I think we did lose our... submarines though. We lost a couple of submarines, but that's perfectly fine. Train up another 21 divisions because we need some divisions for the south here, Gibraltar, to hold around this area. Italy joined the Axis. Let's ask to join the Axis now. Let's join the Axis. Brilliant. Bypassed. Right, so now the conditions for us to get the achievement have been met. Let's get the game back up to speed. All conditions have been met for us to get the achievement. Well, of course, that is except for invading France. We shall get to that soon. Very shortly. Very shortly. Patience is a great motivator. Spanish austerity is complete. Let's see. Let's do expand the Axis gold trade. We don't need these divisions. Okay, light machine gun is completed. One more engine upgrade. And actually no more engine upgrades, never mind. We have no time for such upgrades. We go in with whatever planes we have. Let's get our plane. We don't have air XP. Ouch. So it looks like we're gonna get the engine upgrade after all, while I get to figure out how to get some air XP. Basic small airframe now design, now complete in terms of research. And there goes World War II. Venezuela, oil shipment blockaded, that's fine. We can still get a grand doctrine again. Armored infantry support, mobile defense. We're not gonna have armor. There is no time for armor. I know what we can do though. Military high command, smoke and fire, additional breakthrough. Entrenchment speed, bold attack. Yeah, that's fine. That's all we needed. Germany, we are not joining the war yet. We want to surprise. Oh, I completely forgot about my French border actually. My bad. That's why we have an additional 19 divisions. So like I said, 5 divisions to hold Gibraltar. And the other 4 shall be going to our Pyrenees mountain range? Question mark? I forgot the name of this mountain range. I think it's the Pyrenees. And they're gonna hold a line here. We're gonna expand the war industry. Give this guy a random commander. And give this guy a random commander. There we go. And continue the game. How many divisions do we need at minimum for the French border? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 divisions. Okay, and we've given it 4 divisions so far because I'm not trusting the Italians to hold the line. Germany, oh, give me garrison support, I'll take it. That's more manpower for Spain to put on the front line. And let's get the air ground support guy. And now we wait. There goes Poland. And Finland formed the Yaga, the Waffle, Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. We're just waiting for around Maginot to start. Speaking of around Maginot, let's put these guys in Paris. Okay, medium aircraft designer is complete. Oops, why am I saying medium aircraft? We're gonna use the medium aircraft designer. Because at this point, honestly, all we're just doing is waiting for war. Expanding the war industry, stamp out the marquee. Maybe we might be able to call our country? No. Secret police. Compliance is low because I was on the wrong law. Anyway, that's fine. We don't need a country. We just need an army. Army serves. Well, state serves the military. That's what we are all about in Spain. The state serves the military. Okay, an additional 10 divisions in the field. Put them in 7, 4, 11 divisions. Because look at this, the Italians have already abandoned the border. And Germany declared war on Denmark. Not what we want. Brilliant, they're doing around Maginot now. Exactly the focus we wanted them to do. Let's put our navy in. No, we don't want to put our navy out actually. Should probably have turned off, automatically split off medium. Let's design a fighter, 4x machine guns, and 2 engines. Probably not going to deploy any fighters though. Speaking of fighters, do we have anti-air in our division, right? Yes, we do. Let's rearrange this with not infantry but artillery. Give our division some extra bite. Finland and the Soviet Union have signed a white peace. Okay, around Maginot is almost completed. How many more days? Okay, let's get down to free speed. Okay, around Maginot has been completed. So let's do this and prepare for war. Let's join the Germans. Not yet. Wait for them to declare war on Belgium. Actually, no. Join the war now. Join the war now because they're going to declare on Belgium now. Come on, declare war on Belgium, Germany. As soon as the war is declared, I want you guys to get moving. Alright, expand our front line. Alright, Belgium's not in the war. Italy's trying to push. And there goes Gibraltar. Mussolini, thank you for the supplies. Come on, declare war, declare war. You can have it, Britain. Honestly. I'm going after a bigger prize. Okay, we're at war with Belgium. We're at war with Belgium. Begin the offensive. And there goes Gibraltar. Okay, we're breaking the Belgians, because German air supremacy is allowing us to push forward with all of our might. Whoa, 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 Germany, ask for control of state. Can't afford a single tile to be under German control. Let's hope it flips to Spain. What tile is this? Valadern. Do they control Valadern yet? They don't control enough of it yet. Wait, what state did we just take control of? What state was that? Oh, that's a Norwegian state. Belgium controls it. Keep pushing. They don't control Valadern yet. Come on, we just need to make sure we march into Paris first. Okay, transferred over to us. Belgium capitulated. Who controls Nord-Pas-de-Calais? Go, 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 man. Go, go, go. So as you can see, the line is collapsing. Who controls Nord-Pas-de-Calais? France still? Come on, flip the territory over to Spain. Who cares? Agent can stay captured. Okay, Spain controls Nord-Pas-de-Calais. So, what we want is to march from Nord-Pas-de-Calais straight into Paris. Where are you moving, Panzer? Please move south of Paris. Okay, state owner is Spain. Spain. Alright, so we need to ensure we control the entire state. Okay, the German panzers moved away. The German panzers moved away. That's brilliant for us. Shoot, Germany got to it. Hold on, France capitulated. I think this may have been... we controlled the state, because from what I saw, Spain controlled the majority of the states. So I think the achievement should fire. If not, just retry the run and get your troops to march into Paris before. But this is generally what you need to do. Anything else, we're not gonna continue, because I'm not gonna attempt a sea line and end the war. Everything else is just fine. If you followed my Spain build-up video, you could probably do it. I'm gonna be re-recording that Spain guide in the future to make it more similar to this run, but it's gonna be a different course though. But anyway, that was the nobody expects achievement in Hoi4. So all you need to do is control the state of Ile-de-France like this. Controller Nationalist Spain. Occupation breakdown. Yeah, Nationalist Spain. That's all you need. Literally just for it to be painted your color. You don't need to annex the state in a peace conference or anything like that. You just need to have your divisions in the state. The state needs to be painted as Spain's so that Germany doesn't have it. So if you were to ask for control of state, this wouldn't count towards the achievement. But what I just did should count. And as I say, if it doesn't fire, try this same strategy over and over again until maybe eventually your troops will take Germany first. But this took only about an hour to do, so it shouldn't take much time for you to do at all. General Diamond Slayer signing out.